October 2020 tarot reading and forecast. It's great to see the subscribers back again, sending you lots of energy. We have the best fun here, don't we, in our tarot readings each month. Look, I was going to say that if you're worried about something, or if you have a particularly important decision to make, or you're concerned about what's going on in your life, then you can always contact me for a private reading, and in that respect, check out the information that's in the description box below. But right now, I'm going to take 5 cards for you, because that's going to tell us what is in store for Virgo, October 2020. Let's see, but this is the King of Discs. Now that has got a lot of Virgo in it, I think. It's this one, the Two of Swords. That's this one. Strength. Couldn't have a better card than that, I don't think. What's this one? Page of Cups. Let's see what there is finally here. Ah, the Knight of Wands. And I'll ask you to bear with me while I do the Knight of Wands. Okay, as is usual, let's have a good close look at these cards together while I do the reading for you. Now, next month's reading will be published on Wednesday, the 7th of October at 2 p.m. US Eastern Time. Now, Virgo, have a look at this card here. The first that you drew. It is fantastic for you, this King of Discs, the King of Earth, the fiery part of Earth, the Lord of the wild and fertile land. This is you, Virgo. I think you might also have dealings with somebody who is a Leo during this period. And what I think here is that this could well be things to do with the land or investments. It could be a person that you know that's connected with the land, but this is a time in which you're going to be patient and a hard worker and very clever. Very clever. This King of Discs here is a master of health, your bodily health, and also of material abundance. His diagnostic ability can be applied to the body and also to other material realms such as money or finance or capital. So I think that you'll be paying attention to your health and also to money at this particular time, and in quite some detail, I have to say as well. This is a person who works with a great degree of instinct, using experience and knowledge that he has already gained. And this is going to bring positive results, maybe even over the longer term. Now, there's no air present here. He's the fire of Earth. So it's not a time to be overly intellectual. Rather, what he does is he uses his work ethic to get things done and uses patience. Very often, this is someone who doesn't take a lot of interest in things outside the work environment, but I think you might also find that you do feel that you have a deep connection with the earth at this time. Look, he has a great work ethic, and this comes from his ability to persist even against long odds, and that brings gain. It's a very positive energy for you, this, and it implies that a work commitment over a longer period of time is going to pay off for you. I think you'll be very good at practical things and practical matters to do with money or things around the house, craft, gardening, things like that. I think he has good fortune on his side, valor, prudence, and success is going to come. Let's have a look at another one of the court cards now that you have drawn. This is, this time, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, gee, don't eat me, bear. Let's have a look here. The Knight of Wands. Well, I think that this is, as a knight, he's air and of fire. So he's in fire and air, so there's intensity. Could well be the very great blossoming of love. Now, this might be something that's in an already established relationship, or it might be something that becomes in a new relationship. Very intuitively creative, I think you'll be. You'll find that you come out of the darkness and into the light. It's a very dynamic card with a very strong Leo influence in it, this one. So I think what we'll find is that you will be, well, I think swift and strong. You could be quite impulsive at times. You'll be just and noble, but from time to time there could be some violence, some violent thought or some violent speech, but generous with a sense of humor is what there is. Now, he really stands for honesty and integrity and has a strong sense of morality. I think he can represent for you, and I think it does represent a turning point, particularly if things have been going along. Well, if things have been going badly, or if things have just been humming along without any movement up or down, I think there's going to be an increase in activity for you now, and things are going to turn around and turn out for the better. He reminds you to re-engage in life, and I notice that you've got this strength card that's here. So he's talking about you getting back into life and you being ready to tackle any challenges that come your way, because you are going to overcome them. This card here, along with this card that it's sitting on at the moment, I think is telling you to have a lust for life, to be generous, loyal, and maintain a sense of humor, because you have all you need. Don't let yourself be contained. Don't let yourself be slowed down. Life is now prepared to receive you. Trust your boundless creative potential. What challenges are present now in your life? Spread your arms wide and breathe deeply into your life and say to yourself, breathe deeply into your heart. Say to yourself, I love life and life loves me. But you know, it's not all about attention to your health and digging into details connected with work or with money for you this month. There is, I think, here a very strong feeling to do with, well, how would I say it? What are you saying to me? What are you saying to me? You cannot direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Your emotions and thoughts are like little ships set adrift on the ocean, affecting the whole of the ocean. They come from you. Change your ships and change the way the ocean reacts and others react. They change the energy. Now, this page's strength for me is unconditional love, both for yourself and for other people, and for non-judgment. Now, it's also about you assuming strength in yourself, in others, and in situations. Project into the world calm thoughts that support rather than hinder what you want from life. Take responsibility for yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your life, because you were designed for this life in every way. You have been designed to get through it successfully. Now, the people who are going to be important to you during this period are, I think, Sagittarius. I think Libra could come into the picture, and so would Scorpio. This young woman is very gracious, voluptuous, sweet, gentle, kind. She's also romantic and dreamy. This princess represents, as a page, she's earth, and she's in the suit of water. So she represents the earthy part of water, and in particular, the faculty of crystallization. She represents the power of water to give substance to idea, to support life, and to form the basis of, like, chemical combinations, for example. The character of this princess is, I think, infinitely gracious, all sweetness, voluptuousness, gentleness, kindness, and tenderness. They're her characteristics. And in a way, she almost lives in a world of romance, in the perpetual dream of rapture. Now, superficially, some people might think that she's lazy. But this is a really false impression, because she actually goes about her work silently and effortlessly. Now, this is a time when there is, the possibility of you being lost in romance, as she, I think, kind of has her eyes shut to the environment around her. But this might apply to somebody that's different to you, I think, because you will definitely have a focus on your environment thanks to this king which you drew first. Also, because of this guy down here, I think what we have here is that you may be dependent on others for things, but there's nothing wrong with that, because you will be giving a lot in return. I think what she's saying to me, sitting underneath this king of discs here, is that you should now trust your feelings and perceptions because you are on the right path. Is there anything else preventing you from being fully free? Because you have the opportunity to let it go as well at the moment. Now, she's in water, the suit of water, so imagine you are surrounded by water and are dancing the dance of salvation and freedom with light flowing movements. And say to yourself, the more I love myself, the more I can share with others. Well, I think we might go next to the Lord of Peace Restored. Here is the Lord of Peace Restored, and let's have a look. Here we go. Gee, that's a lovely painting, isn't it? Well, you see here, I have the moon ruling the first decan of Libra, on the 23rd of September to the 2nd of October. Now, this is a really happy combination, the moon ruling Libra. Do you know your moon sign describes your instinctive or emotional energies? With moon in the sign of Libra, you are likely to have a deep need for peace and harmony in your life. Libra is symbolized by the scales, isn't it? And this can relate to any area of your life which requires balance, and this includes your personal environment, your work, or your relationship with others. But the purpose of this card in this position here, I think, is about neutrality, being neither good nor bad, so balance. Now, it might be the case that you have a difficulty at some period during the month to make up your mind about something, or having a hard time trying to make a choice about something. It's not something that is acute, but it's sitting in the background and it surfaces up every now and again. I think I can see you dealing with the pros and cons of a situation. Although I say it's the Lord of Peace, then that peace actually could well be a feeling of stagnation or passivity that's around you, but things are going to start moving again. I mean, as we said here, this guy here, this Knight of Wands, said that this is now a turning point in your life. So I think that you might, perhaps when it comes to making a decision or a choice about something, I think that you might lack the information that you need to make the right decision about something. But when you do, and you will get the right information, it's like the light goes on and you can see the situation for what it is, and you'll be in a much better position to make the decision which is right for you. What areas of your life are especially important to you? Because now you can come calmly to the necessary decisions. Take the time for deep relaxation. You are in a good position at this point to examine your past, present, and future. Maybe write down your insights. But understand always during this time, and repeat it to yourself, that deep peace fills my heart. Well, now we have another card here, which is, so you had a lot of Leo all over this card, and this card here has a lot of Leo over it as well. Strength. Let's have a look at, well, actually, no wonder it's got Leo over it. Let's have a look at it. The Strength card, the daughter of the flaming sword. Well, this is Leo, ruled by the sun with Uranus exalted. And this is about you having a lust for life. I think this is saying to you here that this is a time where you'll have courage. You will have genuine courage, not just thoughts about it, but the actions that follow it up. Strength and control over your life forces. This can, I have to say, indicate a very strong possibility of a great love affair if you are in the market for such a thing. But it also says to me that if you're in a partnered relationship, that you will find an increase in passion in your relationship. There's a multi-dimensional creativity coming through here. Your talents are going to come to the fore. The integration of your animalistic energies, if you like, certainly overcoming old fears and conditionings. I think it's also a time when you are going to, what I would say is, have the confidence and strength to say what you are going to say, and the other people are going to listen. It's an intellectual muscle over physical power. It's a gentle power, one that comes from confidence and conviction. I think you're going to be engaging with life to the fullest and being comfortable with your sexuality. Certainly God is not going to have any moral judgment about your sexuality at all. So do what you do, provided it's with a consenting adult, of course. Because self-inflicted punishment and guilt are wrong in this area. I think that you should be accepting your carnal desires for what they are and rejoicing in them, but not letting them throw your life out of balance. Yeah, a passionate relationship around here with a great degree of sexual and emotional intensity. Also, doing something, I think, because you love doing it and without overanalyzing it. If you are ready to accept all which you find in yourself, you'll be able to move through everything with deep sensitivity, awareness, love, and understanding. What areas of your life would you like to live out more fully? What has prevented you from doing so in the past? Are you ready to deal with this anew? Take everything in with more awareness. You know, we often experience emotions such as love, sadness, pain, rage, or fear as obstacles, only because we have never learned to use them as potential energy. And say, I enjoy expressing my energy, vitality, and enthusiasm in all I experience. I am a person of character and strength. I have unlimited creative resources to tap and to express. And I enjoy living life to the full. Well done, Virgo. What a sensational set of cards for you. That's the way it is for you this month. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading as much as I did providing it to you. It's my great pleasure to provide these monthly readings for you. So, of course, just please like and subscribe. It does actually help the channel, and it would help me be seen by a number of other people as well. You were fantastic during that reading. You did a really good job. Now, the only other thing that's left for me to say is this, that you are a legend, and I look forward to seeing you again next month. Until then, it's bye for now.